Hello boys, welcome back to another session of video tutorials, and this session is meant for class 12th biology students, and this is for 22nd February 2021. As we all know that we are revising the entire syllabus covering all the chapters in the form of sample papers. Already we discussed, reflected upon 5 sample papers, and in a row I am giving sample paper 6 for 2021. That's your batch. And as I have been telling you, there are a lot of changes in the question paper pattern, particularly section A. A lot of changes with the introduction of 2 types of new questions. One is the assertion and reasoning type, and second is case based questions. Assertion and reasoning has got 5 marks, whereas case based questions have got 8 marks. Question number 15 and question number 16 of section A has got 4 plus 4, 8 marks. So out of 22 marks, 8 marks are case based questions. So you need to read the paragraph that is given carefully. So keeping that in our mind at the background, straight away we go to section A. As usual, we go with the questions first, then attempt the answers for yourself, and in my next session I will be giving you answers. Compare your answers with the answers that I provide, so that you come to know where is your strength and where is your weakness. Maintain the strength, convert your weakness into strength. That should be your focus. So question number 1. When and where do chronic villi appear in humans? State their function. Chronic villi, chorionic villi, not chronic, chorionic villi. Question 2. For what nucleopolyhedroviruses are being used nowadays? PHV we call it. Question 3. What is aneuploidy? Question 4. Give the term for parental diagnostic technique aimed to know the sex of developing fetus and to detect congenital disorders. Question 5. Name the 2 basic amino acids that provide positive charges to histone proteins. Question 6. Write 2 uses of chlorine. Question 7. What are true breeding lines that are used to study the inheritance pattern of traits in plants? Question 8. How does the moderate and high dosage of cocaine affect the human body? Why is tropical environment able to support greater species diversity? Next, question 10. Which bacterium has been used as a clot buster? What is its mode of action? And these are all 1 mark questions, 1 to 10. And you need to write somewhere, say, 1 or 2 sentences and finish the answer. Question number 11 is assertion and reasoning type. Question number 11, assertion. An organism with a lethal mutation may not even develop beyond the zygote stage. And reason, all types of gene mutations are lethal. Question A, the assertion is true statement but reason is false. B, both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. C, both assertion and reason are true, but the reason is not correct explanation of assertion. D. Both assertion and reason are false. Now, you have got a choice for this question number 11. That is, assertion. The cross between red and white flower bearing snapdragon plants results in pink colored flower. Reason. Incomplete dominance of red and white flower results in pink colored flower. A. Both assertion and reason are correct. B. Assertion is correct but reason is incorrect. C. Assertion is incorrect but reason is correct. D. Both assertion and reason are incorrect. Question number 12. Assertion. The secondary host of Taenia solium is a pig. Reason. Malarial parasite completes its life cycle in the blood of human beings alone. A. Assertion is correct but reason is wrong. B. Both assertion and reason are correct. C. Both assertion and reason are wrong. D. Assertion is incorrect but reason is correct. Question number 13. Assertion. Each spermatogonium is diploid and contains 46 chromosomes. Reason. Some spermatogonia, primary spermatocytes, complete the meiotic division to form 4 haploid cells. A. The assertion is correct but reason is incorrect. B. Both assertion and reason are correct. C. Both assertion and reason are incorrect. D. Assertion is incorrect but reason is correct. Question number 14. Assertion. ELISA is based on the principle of antigen-antibody interaction. Reason. Infection by a pathogen can be detected by the presence of antigens or by detecting the antibodies that are synthesized in the blood. A. Both assertion and reason are correct. B. Assertion alone is correct but reason is incorrect. Assertion and reason are correct but don't explain the reason, doesn't explain the assertion. D. Assertion, reason both are incorrect. Now we come to question number 15, which is a new pattern of question for your batch. That is called case study questions. So about a concept there will be a paragraph. You need to read and study the paragraph correctly. And down below you have got 5 questions, out of which you have to answer 4, any 4, whichever you are comfortable. So what is the paragraph? Humans are sexually reproducing and viviparous. Now viviparous, oviparous, viviparous, oviviviparous. Remember, it involves male and female reproductive systems. The male reproductive system is located in the pelvic region. It includes a pair of testes along with accessory ducts, glands and external genitalia. The testes are situated outside the abdominal cavity within a pouch called scrotum. The testis is covered by dense covering. Each testis has about 250 compartments. Each lobule contains 1 to 3 highly coiled seminiferous tubules in which sperms are produced. Each seminiferous tubule is lined on its inside by 2 types of cells. The regions outside the seminiferous tubules, called interstitial spaces, contain small blood vessels. Seminiferous tubules of the testis open into vasa efferentia through rete testis. The vasa efferentia leave the testis and open in epididymis, located along the posterior surface of each testis. Now the questions. It's about basically description of male reproductive system. Question 1. The vas deferens receives duct from seminal vesicle and opens into urethra as A. Epididymis, B. Ejaculatory duct, C. Efferent ductu, and D. Ureter. Question 2. Which one of the following is not a male accessory gland? A. Seminal vesicle, B. Ampulla, C. Prostate, D. Bulbourethral gland. Question 3. The temperature of the scrotum, which is necessary for the functioning of the testis, is always dash around below the body temperature, 2 to 2.5 degrees centigrade, B. 4 to 5 degrees centigrade, C. 6 to 6.5 degrees centigrade, D. 7 to 8 degrees centigrade. Question 4. The nutritive cells found in seminiferous tubules are A. Leydig cells, B. Male germ cells, C. Sertoli cells, and D. Chromaffin cells. Now, question 5th is always diagram based question. Identify A and B in the given diagram. Okay. Now, this is actually section of testis, right? A. Sertoli cell, B. Interstitial cell, B. interstitial cell, B. Spermatogonia. C. A. Spermatozoa, B. Sertoli cells. D. A. Spermatozoa, B. Spermatogonia. Okay, identify A and B. Next, question 16. Again, case study, case-based questions. There is a paragraph. Let's see what is this paragraph talk about. Large quantities of wastewater are generated every day in cities and towns. Okay, a major component of this wastewater is human excreta. This municipal wastewater is also called as sewage. It contains large amounts of organic matter and microbes. Treatment of wastewater is done by heterotrophic microbes naturally present in the sewage. This treatment is carried out in two stages. Primary treatment, which basically involves the physical removal of particles, large and small, from the sewage, and secondary treatment or biological treatment. The primary effluent is passed into large aeration tanks where it is constantly agitated mechanically and the air is pumped into it. While growing, these microbes consume the major part of the organic matter in the effluent. This significantly reduces biochemical oxygen demand or biological oxygen demand of the effluent. So, lesser the BOD, lesser the pollution. Question 1. Wastewater treatment generates a large quantity of sludge which can be treated by anaerobic digesters, flocks, it should be flock, C. chemicals, and D. oxidation pond. Question 2. The primary treatment of wastewater involves the removal of dissolved impurities, stable particles, toxic substances, and harmful bacteria. Question 3. BOD of wastewater is estimated by measuring the amount of A. Total organic matter, biodegradable organic matter, oxygen evolution, and oxygen consumption. Question 4. Dash is the first step of sewage treatment: precipitation, chlorination, sedimentation, and aeration. Question 5 is assertion reasoning. Assertion: the masses of bacteria held together by slime and fungal filaments to form mesh-like structures are called flocks. Okay. Reason: BOD refers to the amount of oxygen that would be consumed if all the organic matter in 1 liter of water were oxidized by bacteria. Both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. B. Both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of the assertion. C. Assertion is true, but reason is false. And D. Both the statements are false. Both A as well as R is false. So, take a notebook, start writing the answers, and in our next session, I'll be giving you the answers. Compare the answers that you have written today to the answers that I am going to provide in the next.